Hey everybody, welcome back to the farm. I appreciate all of y'all coming in on Sunday night and hanging out with us, and it's a part of the week that I look forward to each and every week. Getting to hang out on Sunday evening or Sunday night. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. Hey Walsh, Mr. Tony. Hey Gordon, how you doing? Hope everybody's having a good weekend. It's been a beautiful weekend here. The weather's been nice. The rain backed off Thursday. Everything's looking good now. I think they're calling for a little more rain coming up Wednesday, I believe, either Tuesday or Wednesday. Hey, Rose Services, Matthew Johnson, Mr. Monty. I appreciate all y'all coming in and hanging out with us. If y'all just coming in, if you would, make sure you hit the thumbs up. Share it out if you know how. I'm fixing to share it right now to Facebook. Because a lot of times I forget about doing it. So how's everybody doing? All right, I'm back. I got it shared out. Hey Rick, how you doing, buddy? Went over to the racetrack yesterday. I was close over that way and heard some cars practicing, so I run by there. By the time I got there, they was finishing up practicing. Hey, a patch of heaven. Make sure I didn't miss nobody coming in. Got the air conditioner going on the tractor good, thanks to Mr. Monty and Mr. David. Them guys really know their stuff when it comes to AC stuff. And I know very little to none about an air conditioner. But over the phone, they was able to help talk me in the right direction and get it going. Now we're just waiting on a warmer day so we can check it with the heat, because that's going to change the pressures and stuff, what everybody's telling me. You shared it out, Rick. I sure appreciate it, buddy. Hey, Keener Farms, or Farm, from Ohio. It feels pretty good here today. It's cooling off now. Hey, Carolina Tony. Man, I saw you was on a cruise maybe last week. I think I seen a couple of your stuff where you out cruising around on a big cruise ship. Hey, 69 Drew. And the rest of us working people, Tony, got to be around to work, and you out riding a cruise ship. That ought to make you feel bad. Mr. Steve enjoyed the AC this summer. Yeah. I have to let Mr. Steve run it, and I'll run the 574. I can't just let any and everybody drive the 574. That's baby doll. Somebody has to do it. Yeah, them cruise ships has got to have people on them. My wife's been trying to get me to go on a cruise, and I reckon I need to try it at some point. Yeah, not right now. You gonna get the virus on the cruise? I sure hope not. We'll make him wear a mask if he comes to the meetup. Yeah, we'll pick up masks for him. That way he can keep the rest of us safe. So what everybody have going on the weekend? My son's on spring break next week, or this week here coming up. We're gonna try to get a few things done while I got an extra set of hands around. Spoke with your neighbor today. He said he didn't know you. I told him you didn't know him either. No, I don't. I don't know too many people around. Just kidding. I about know them all. That's part of growing up in a small town. You pretty much know everybody. Yeah, and I hadn't even thought about like the virus part just going around. I've always been nervous about getting on them and getting out there in the water, and I can't drink that much water. And I know I can't swim and pull my whole family back to shore because I won't even know which way to go. You must be talking about the people out there on the road, Mr. Tony. You're cleaning out the barnyard before the spring thaw. The plasma cutter is awesome. I cannot believe that I waited so long to get one. Hey, South Carolina farmer. Appreciate you dropping in, buddy. Went deep sea fishing once. Yeah, I've gone deep sea fishing once also. Mark and Johnny Herring. No, I don't know them. I think you asked me about them that night when you come over here to be on the live that Sunday night. South Carolina farmer. Look at there, y'all. Another South Carolina YouTuber. How about that? I know he'll be at the meetup. Give me 1 second. If I hadn't have been so busy this afternoon working on stuff outside in the yard, I was going to set up a couple demos where I could have used the plasma cutter and demo it on the live here, but I haven't. I don't have nothing set up to do it. That plasma cutter is awesome. I can't believe how easy it cuts metal, you know, compared to the ways that we've been cutting all the stuff that we building or repairing or whatever the case will be. You hear a lot of stuff is good, but then when you get it, a lot of times you be let down. But that's one item that I'm very pleased with so far. Hey, DC Prid. Appreciate you dropping in, buddy. If y'all just coming in, make sure y'all hit the thumbs up for us. Hey, Southern Dirt. The 1/4 inch was nice to watch it cutting. Yeah, I moved the camera around on that video the other night and tried to get 2 or 3 different angles with it cutting it. I need to bring the cat to the meetup so we can everybody see if it's real or not. I tell you what, when we let our dogs out, he don't hang around Sunday and plays with it a lot. And that cat is hard to find on Sunday afternoon. Hey, Mr. Ed, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, when them dogs is out, that cat is adios amigos. He finds somewhere else to be. Hey, Mark, appreciate you dropping in, buddy. The meetup's looking better and better, guys and gals. I'm steady getting to hear from more people that's planning to come, even from the racetracks where we do the racing videos and stuff, so it's looking like it's going to be a success. Still plan on barbecuing a hog. Your wife says hi to everyone. Well, tell her hi from Jackie at Gerald Farms. Hey, AJ. Appreciate you dropping in, buddy. And I appreciate all of y'all that's ordering merch from us. It's not a lot on each one that we get here on the farm, but pennies make dollars. And the sales is still moving, so that's actually surprising to me that people want Gerald Farm t-shirts, but they do. Just don't use any of the yellow mustard sauce. No, we're not. Hey, Brian's Lost Hills Homestead. I might have said it wrong. It's hard for me to read my phone. Farm All fanatics in the house. Hey, rockin' Robbie's Roadhouse. Appreciate all y'all new guys and gals that's dropping in tonight. Make sure y'all hit the thumbs up for us. Oh, you can make it, Southern Dirt. Pig getting prepped. South Carolina farmer there, y'all guys and gals, he's the one that's providing the hog for us for the meetup. He's got a new channel. Just seems like he's just starting to drop a few videos. So if y'all want to check him out because he'll be bringing the hog for the meetup for us. That's right, Rockin' Robbies. If any of y'all guys know how to share it out, share the stream out. Barbecue hog sounds real nice. Yeah, we was trying to decide if I wanted to roast the hog over wood versus propane. I'd rather do it over wood, but that means we're gonna have to man the fire all night and shovel coals. So that's looking more like I'm gonna go with the propane route. Go in tomorrow to make an offer on the 7130. Well, I hope it works out for you, buddy. Ask the hog what he wants. Brian Laws is the one that the pecan giveaway you had. Good deal. Well, them pecans is good. The ones I got from you, Mr. Tony, was delicious. We're gonna plan on taking the cap or the top off of our cab on the 5140. I've got all the screws out of it, but I was scared to try to lift it off by myself this week. So that's one of the jobs that I'm gonna try to get my son to help me this week while he's on spring break. You might have to miss the meetup. Farming with a new Agco fence. Good deal. Well, I plan on having it every year. I'm sure the dates will get moved around a little, because there's no way that I'd probably continue the same date. But then again, it might. Straight Pipe Acres said he's hauling bales. Maybe he'll make it in later. Good deal. Yeah, I was going to try to clean all the, I reckon, I don't know if it's evaporator or condenser, what it's called, up in the cab. But I was just scared if I dropped it and busted it out there, because it looks like fiberglass. And I hated to try to take it off by myself and drop it when I knew he would be here this coming week. We're going to work on a quick hitch or speed hitch, whatever you call it. Several of y'all seen it in videos on lay it in the background. We're going to work on that some while he's here. Hey, Steve Millum. The hog wants an apple in his mouth before cooking. What? To be sure, we can scrounge an apple up somewhere. Should make a visit to Minnesota. Hey, Warwick Jones. Appreciate you dropping in. I do plan on trying to get out and tour a little further, because right now we're going, 2 to 3 hours away, meeting other YouTubers that we've got to know and stuff. So I really look forward to being able to extend that out and meet more of y'all. You hauling bales but listening. Straight Pipe, well, that's, hey, I appreciate you dropping in and hanging out with us. In a buried pit. I don't think the state park will like me digging a hole. I have no idea. I would say off. Hey, World's Okayest Farmer. Appreciate you dropping in, buddy. Welcome in Alabama anytime. Yeah, I do. I'm actually trying to work on getting for those of y'all that saw us, we worked on a Honda Element. I have to think about it because I call it a SUV. Don't ask me why. But we're working on trying to pick up one of them that we can wrap and put the Gerraldfarms with the YouTube channel and stuff on it to drive to the racetracks and when we go out on the road to meet y'all guys. There's 3 of us from Minnesota that I could see. Yeah. Because I don't mind getting on the road as long as we got things tidied up and I'm able to get away. Work, you see your name? Good deal. Yeah, Mr. Ricky's another awesome friend that I've been able to meet because of YouTube, and he's not far away from me, and he makes the banners and keeps sending me the names to put on it. Hey, DLK, what's going on, buddy? And we steady getting more stuff in for giveaways, for door prizes at the meetup. Some of y'all that don't come, if you're able, y'all gonna miss out on some good stuff that we're giving away. I don't think we're gonna need a bigger pig. SC Farmer. If that one runs out, I got a backup plan. Everybody that shows up when the barbecue runs out, will be eating hot dogs and hamburgers. Canada's heavily represented tonight. Yes, sir. We worldwide, DLK. Y'all guys never imagined y'all be sitting in a South Carolina shop on Sunday night, did you? Saskatchewan strong. Trying to think what else we plan on doing this week. Soon to be Buffalo, not Canadian. You thinking about moving, D-OK? If you move, you might, to be sure, it'll be closer to me than further. It'd be hard to get further away, probably. Going to pick up your new coon accumulator tomorrow. I'm burning up to find something to do with the tractor, to put a load on it and work it some. Cannot come up with nothing to do with it though. Heading to split the country. Things keep going the same. Just recorded your monthly update. Hope to get it posted later on tonight. Pull off the truck. Make good YouTube. Trying to think what that's. I know it's something that I probably should know, Rick, but it's Lee. I'm drawing a blank, buddy. Oh, just pull my truck with it. Hooked to my buddy's 10 shank ripper. No, I don't think it will pull that, Gordon. I think that will be setting it up for failure, probably. Hook the tractor and the truck up. My son will probably hook it to his. He probably thinks his truck will pull it, outpull it. Hey, Rocky Run. Yeah, my son, if I told him I think it will pull his truck, he'd probably get out and hook it up. I talked last week on the live. Mac Farms was in, and he asked us, did we have a manual for the tractor? And I told him no, that we was looking, and he told us not to buy one. So me and him communicated a little bit Sunday night and Monday, and he's actually sending us several manuals that we need for several of our tractors. That's very awesome. Very cool of him. Yeah, I've Michigan hay sales. That's the first time I've seen you in here tonight. Appreciate you coming in. But yeah, we fed up with it several times. It picks up the hay like it's nothing. Does a real good job. I just want to load it up. You know, if I could, like running the cutter or running the baler. So maybe if we got any leaks or anything else going on, that we could find them before we was out in the hayfield. Mac is a Lewisaur. Great guy. Yeah, I think he is. He's super cool. Bring it here, you'll put it to the test. 18-foot disc. Yeah, Michigan, I sure did. Mr. Monty Bouchard and Farming for Fun and Profit, Mr. David, them guys, I called them up and aggravated them until they finally felt sorry for me and give me some excellent advice and got it going. I should have recorded it because I was pulling a vacuum on it and trying to charge it up and didn't even have the system opened up. I was just pulling the vacuum on my gauges and the hose going to the tractor. Hey, Food Forest Permaculture. Yeah, man, I was AC mechanicing at its finest, and didn't even have the lines open where it would wouldn't connect it to the system. I don't hide nothing from y'all. If I forget to record it, I tell you about it. Yeah, that's what makes the day go by, makes it fun and enjoyable. Yeah, which it did hold a vacuum good once I opened it up also, but it held a good vacuum too when it wasn't connected right and I didn't have the valves open. Didn't hold but about probably what, an ounce and a half when the lines got full, when it couldn't push it nowhere. See if I missed anybody when I'm talking. Mr. Tony, it was pretty cool. I don't mind going on other people's lives, if they'll reach out to me. I'll go on. And he was chatting. He wanted to chat about the drone that I found in the cow pen that I think possibly killed that cow that, a while back. Pretty much the same as when we went on that other drone guy, Mr. Ken Herring. He had us on a couple weeks or so ago. Robbie's leaving. Did I miss somebody say to go on out? Best vacuum test ever. Have a good one, Rockin' Robbies. Appreciate you dropping in, buddy. We do the live every Sunday night, if we able. So far, we haven't had to miss one yet. Had a couple of scares that we was gonna be late or it wasn't gonna work out. Probably in May, but they calling for a frost tonight. So I was thinking earlier than that, but now that they're calling for frost tonight, I think that's going to slow things down. A lot of the trees is already blossoming, flowering, and if we do get a frost, that's going to slow it down. Like number 23, and hit the thumbs up. I appreciate all of y'all for supporting us here. chatting with us, and I do my best to try to keep up with y'all's stuff. It is hard. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I'm able to watch everybody's and comment. I watch a lot more than we comment on, but we do our best. I don't know where Brian's at. Y'all text him. Several of y'all guys know his numbers. Or you want me to just put it on here for everybody? Be sure to click the like button, everybody. That's what Mark's Motorsports is telling us. That's what I'm going to tell Brian next time I talk to him. I'm going to put his phone number back there on that board. He said he wanted his name to stand out from everybody. So if I put his phone number beside it, that'll make it stand out, won't it? Then we can all call him at like midnight and ask him, does he have any hay? And what kind? And we can tell it that that's too much and that we're getting it cheaper than that or something. Anybody new think they're going to be able to make it to the meetup that hasn't told us already that they plan on trying to come? That's not nice. Folks know no boundaries. You just send Brian a text for a good time call. Call block. The plums and blossoming on the bathroom wall. Our time rolled forward last night, and if I'm not mistaken, here in South Carolina, they're not going to recognize the change anymore. So we're going to stay at this time that we're on now all year, unless I'm badly mistaken. You can't make it, Mark? Like I said, I understand. That's a long ways. I don't know how that's going to work, DLK. I just know that I heard something on the radio here a while back that South Carolina, that we was going to stop changing the clocks around. And like I said, what I understand, it's going to stay like it is now, year round. That's right, Rick. He be's on time to yours. Yeah, we changed ours back. Well, actually, I didn't change them last night. We woke up this morning and thought we was on time and was late. Y'all might be doing the same thing there, AJ. They don't change in Saskatchewan. Yesterday was the last time in British Columbia. Good deal. You tried to stay on it and it confused everybody around you, Mr. Steve. Yeah, I ain't never really understood changing it. But some people be like, I lost an hour sleep, or we gained an hour, blah, blah, blah. And then they say it takes them a week to get used to it. I don't never really notice any difference. I've been saying leave the time alone. Georgia's going to vote later this year to stay on daylight savings time. Well, is this daylight savings time we on now? Hey, country gal, where's Brian at? Rick's giving me a hard time saying that he can be on time to his, but he's late to mine every week. That's the same thing I say, Michigan. We work from daylight to dark when it's hay time and go to we can't see and sometime after. Time zones were made for the railroad schedules back in the day. Yeah, I don't even know which one. It's sad, but my pickup truck that I had before I got my dually, I couldn't change the radio in it. Dang, you had to press like 4 buttons at one time, and then you needed 4 hands and press the up arrow while you held the clock and the mute. And so I'd wait till lunchtime and unhook the battery. That normally would get me close. Hey, Sampson Farms. I think my wife finally figured out how to set the clock in it 1 or 2 times, but it was just simple to wait till lunchtime and unhook your battery, hook your battery back up, and the clock was right. I think Rick knows who he is, I think. Oregon didn't go to vote, just done it on her own. Yeah, if he misses like 2 or 3 like this in a row, we can put a line over it, like a line across it so people know. Yeah, it was a Ford, Michigan, but it wasn't a factory radio. We had changed the radio out in it for bad attendance. Or when he comes in, we'll put him in timeout for like the first 5 minutes that he's in. And if he leaves out and comes back, his time starts over. Got to give him a chance to explain. Oh, he'll have a good one, country gal. I'm sure he's going to have something good to tell us. Like a space shuttle landed in his hayfield and James, you never remember how. Yeah, he'd probably tell us like a space shuttle landed in the hayfield and he's concerned about it. Yeah, if he was in here and couldn't comment, that would drive him mad for sure. Yeah, if he ain't in here to take up for himself, we can pick on him. Last I talked to him, I think he was hauling hay towards the end of the week. I think when I talked to him last. So what's everybody got going on this coming week? Short drive. Got enough noodle spread. Better than driving the rest of us nuts. equipment repair. Yeah, we're gonna clean up around the shop here some. We've got it looking like a junkyard. Getting equipment ready. Yeah, we've got it looking terrible around here with so much junk piled up. You still have a job they want you to show up at. South Carolina farmers putting up fence all week. Yeah, we're gonna try to clean up some and get the top of the cab off so we can clean all the AC parts in there, so maybe we won't have any trouble this summer. Refreshing our training tomorrow. Pesticide recertification. Best person that makes the yard look clean for 6 months. Yeah, we don't never have no snow here to hide it. Time to go and get the fire warmed up. Appreciate you coming in, Food Forest. Have a good week, buddy. I think so. I think we got the stuff straight. We fixing to try to put LED lights on it. I don't know if I'm gonna try to put them into factory positions, spots, or if I'm just gonna put light bars on it so we can see at night. Hey, Traveling Hoosier, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, it's been a while, man. Things is crazy. We trying to keep our head above water here. Yeah, I can't decide for sure what I want to do about lights. I know I want it to light it up good at night, so if we are trying to finish cutting or doing something, we'll be able to see good. Don't plan on working at night, though. Not a lot. Larson Lights is where you got your LED lights. I'm gonna ask my son where he gets his. He orders a bunch of them. He puts on his trucks and his little Toyota that he off-roads with, and his buddy's trucks. I was gonna let him order them. How many beer for you be ejected? Shit happens. I appreciate you dropping in, buddy. Yeah, I thought about just putting like a 36 curved on the front and maybe a 36 or whatever will fit on the back. And I want them to be flood. I don't really care for spot. I want to see where I'm at. I don't really care to see a mile down the field. They might have a kit for the tractor. Okay. And that was Larson Lights. I'm going to try to remember that. If not, I might have to text you and get you to tell me that again, Mr. Monty. Rick was in here a while ago. He might be in or he might be stepped out now. But I know I want to see off the sides of the tractor just as good as I see behind it, as far as running over something with the cutter. No limit. We're gonna work on the, I don't know if it's the proper name is a speed hitch or a fast hitch. We got some work my son wants to do to it, so we'll probably get a video of that this week also. If he's on 8 or 12 already, he's doing good. Y'all give me 1 second. I'll be right back. A commercial break without a commercial. Y'all, I walked out this building where I have all these lights set up. When I walked out there, I could not see nothing. It was just like you closed your eyes. Yeah, it was dark, man, because I got lights set up in here to gotta make donuts. Going to feed the cat. I'm looking forward to the meetup too, Mr. Steve. I never thought, though, when I started doing YouTube that I would be actually really meeting people and making friends. Yeah, it's gonna be we're gonna have a good time. However many people shows up, whether it's 5 or 100, we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna send y'all home with some door prizes and stuff. Can't believe you drove 1,000 miles and you're doing it again. It's going to be a success either way, Mr. Gordon. Like I said, I'm going to eat, and whoever shows up's going to eat, and maybe it be fitting and good groceries, and everybody will go home happy, maybe, and safe. Your wife just smacked you on the back of the head and said, look, he made his board. Yep, I'm pretty sure your name's up there. Yeah, Traveling Hoosier, we doing our first YouTube meetup. It's going to be March the 27th and 28th. It's going to be at Little PD State Park. Mr. Steve could drop a link in here for you. I made a video on it where you can find the state park, and we got a hotel that's offering discounts for people to stay at. It's buffering on your phone but clear as a bell on the TV. Yeah, Mr. Steve just dropped a link to it right there. That's a link to the video. And it pretty much has all the information in it. I would love for you to make it down. It's a link to the meetup. I'm trying to think of the name of it now. Quality Inn, maybe? Mr. Steve's my man, y'all. He's my buddy. He knows all this stuff. Watch him. He'll have it in there in a minute. Mr. Steve's the one that told me to go with them. That's where he stayed at last time, and he said it was very clean, and the people was real nice and friendly and treated him like he was family, and so that's who we went with. So it is the Quality Inn in Mullen, South Carolina. Yeah, you called the park, it's full. Look at there, y'all. This thing might be bigger than I'm thinking. I know when I made the video about, what, a month ago, I was only the second one that had a reservation in there. They stay in the local jail. There's not a lot of choices around here, Mark. I mean, you might sleep on somebody's back porch or behind their building. But there's not a lot to choose from here. Not within 10 or 15 minutes. Now, if you're willing to drive 35 minutes or something like that, you can get to more choices. All right, Chick, I appreciate you coming in, buddy. Have a good week, and hope the emergency works out the best that it can. Oh, man, that's something. I thought something serious was going on. Yeah, but it wasn't, like I said, a month ago, I made the reservation for me when I was recording that video, and I was like the second one there, and if it's already full now, probably be up all night cooking the pig. Yeah, now if you go to Myrtle Beach or somewhere like that that's close to me, you know, you can stay where you want. There's hundreds of hotels and condos, whatever you want down there. It's a beer emergency. Yeah, that lady remembered you from the hotel, Mr. Steve, when I went in there to talk to them about getting a discount for everybody. I'm going to do it on gas, Gordon. We have the choice to either grill we want to use. We have a propane or like a wood burner that we can use oak or whatever. But if we use oak, that means somebody's got to be splitting wood and standing by a fire barrel all night. And I know I'm going to want to go to sleep. I'm kind of used to going to bed at night. The man run out of beer. How much more serious does it get? That could turn into a bad situation quick there, Rick. Cyclone Farmer says it has a lot of wood. Yeah, we can, like I said, I can do it either way. My cousin's got one that you shovel the coals under in a pan and keep them fresh to keep your temp up. That is right. Hank ain't in here, I forgot. It's hard to keep up with who's in and out, y'all. You know, when you get, the more people that be around, the easier it is to the overlook, I reckon, or it just might be my dementia getting worse. That lady at the hotel's looking to be called Miss Steve. That might be possible. Yeah, she was sweet now and about Mr. Steve when I was talking to her. Gordon can bring wood also. I'll talk to you about that this week here, Gordon and SC Farmer. I had to make a decision about if I'm going to want to be committed to stay up all night. Get you a green card. Yeah, somebody gonna have to man that thing all night, and I don't know that I'm the man for the job. I be went to sleep and the pig be burnt or raw. All caps like Ed. With that propane, I can set the mess with the regulator. After it runs a couple hours before I go to bed, it'll be close the next morning. There's plenty of y'all. Yeah, and I know Gordon gets up at like 2:30 in the morning. That's when his day starts. It's been so many years since I even knew there was a 2:30 in the morning. Steve's Hotel and Hay Baling Service. SC Division, that's right. I'll have them, SC. Yes, sir, I'll have them. We was talking about, I thought it was a real emergency when I seen your thing, and I was wishing everything would turn out the best it could, and then they told me that it was running short on brewskis, and how much more emergency could it get? Hey, Mac Farms. Glad you made it in, buddy. I was just talking about you, well, probably 20, 30 minutes ago now. I was telling them guys about the manuals and stuff that I talked to you last Sunday night and Monday. Hey, Ray Foxworth. Appreciate y'all guys and gals dropping in. Make sure y'all hit the thumbs up for us, if you would. She's sore. Crack again tomorrow. Maybe she'll be better. Got them sent out. Good deal, buddy. I'm going to get you a little something in the mail, too, to show you that I appreciate you being so generous to us. Been close to an hour. It sure has. It's been exactly an hour and 12 seconds. What did SC Farmer say? I missed it. 3:30 a.m. Today starts every day. Well, that's probably one reason why I'm glad that we do hay, because generally we don't start that early. Big super late model race at Lancaster last night. I think they raced at Dillon Motor Speedway today. Can't sleep all day. What time y'all go to bed? South Carolina Farmer and Gordon. Like on a normal night, what time y'all go to bed if y'all getting up at 3:30? Now 5 I can handle. 5 is is the normal morning. But 3 or 3:30 in the morning, that's early. I mean, if you go to bed at 11 o'clock at night, 11 to 3, that ain't no time to sleep. Y'all must go to bed at like 7. He goes to bed at 11. Hey, farmers sleep the best part of the day away. 9 to 10. Yeah, I mean, I normally go to bed probably between 11 and 11:30. If I'm real tired, I'll go as soon as 8. Time to go to bed is when you're tired. But I just couldn't imagine getting up every morning at 3:30. But I reckon if you get used to it, 3:30 is like 6:30. Once you get into routine. Used to wake up at 4:30 when you work days. Monty tries to go to bed between 8 or 9 and get up at 3:15. Yeah, if I had to get up at 3 o'clock, I'd be in bed right now too. 5:30 is early enough. Yeah, 5:30 is plenty early. Summertime mini all-nighters. I used to do it, and I probably could do it now, but I just wouldn't choose to be doing it. Most of the time you get 4 to 5 hours sleep and good to go. What in the world needs to be done at 5 o'clock in the morning though, Mr. Monty? They couldn't wait till 7. It sounds when the beer run out and you can't stand it to get annoyed. Six or 8 and you can't function. If you sit down, you'll sleep in 5 minutes. Hey, Ian Lee. Appreciate you dropping in, buddy. If y'all just coming in, make sure y'all hit the thumbs up for us. I ain't gonna be on here much longer tonight. 9 is usually early enough to get up. Now that's a little later than I go, Mark. You found a corner at work and you can sleep 1 or 2 hours before they missed you. You like to be in the building before the staff gets there. I like to be early to stuff. You know, if I've got something to do, I'm normally not the kind to show up at the time you're supposed to be there. I like to be a few minutes early. But I also don't feel like I need to be 30 minutes early. I used to get up at 4 and milk cows every day. Before school and after. Well, I appreciate you coming in, Ed. Have a good week, buddy. Cows won't be happy if you showed up at 9. Hey, Mark. Appreciate you coming in, buddy. Like I just seen Max comment about the cows won't be happy. Could you not get them on a schedule where you can milk them at 8 or 9 in the morning instead of 5? Or does that mess something up? Farm Mall Fanatic is back in the house. You could, okay. But like you had, I think y'all milk them like twice a day. Will mess up your day. That's right, because then that would take hours out the day when you could be doing your hay crop or corn, whatever you're doing to make the feed. And you'll be using them hours up milking cows. Milk 5:30 a.m. and 4:30 p.m. every day. How's the Speedway car going? I'm trying to think what you're talking about, Ian. Maybe the racing videos and stuff that we be recording. If you have time to be early, you ain't busy enough. Hey, Jake Ramsey. Everything's going good, man. We got the air conditioning fixed on the tractor last week. Thanks to Mr. Monty Boussard and Mr. David from Farming for Fun and Profit. My son's on spring break this week. And he's going to be around some. We're going to take advantage of the extra set of hands and get a few things done, some cleaning up done around the shop, and maybe a little fab work done. Except today with the time change, you split the difference in the AM. Yeah, they was practicing at the track. A couple cars were. Right now, individually, people can rent the track to go private test. And I think the 14th, March the 14th, is the first like open house practice where everybody will be invited to go. And then the next weekend will be the 21st, is the first race of the season. So we'll have a racing video coming up on that. Then the following weekend, the 28th, is our meetup. I don't think there was nothing wrong with the air conditioner BTO. I had trouble hooking my gauges up proper, and the knobs on the gauges, you had to turn them, you know, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey to open them. And where the hose is clipped on the tractor, you had to turn them to the right, tighten them to make it open the shredder valve. And I didn't realize that, and I tried to charge it and vacuum it and all for who knows how long without even opening the lines up. Let me see what I'm missing on comments. The milk has to be a certain temp for the truck to pick it up as well. Okay. Yeah, we've been out here running, working around the shop and stuff today, and I was actually gonna do a different kind of live tonight. If I'd have had time, I was gonna set up some things and be demoing that plasma cutter on here for y'all, but that didn't work out. Backman Turner overdrive has to be below 4 degrees Celsius when the truck comes. 7:30 to 8 a.m. every second day. Hey, Brett Farms, appreciate you coming in, buddy. I just saw where you was working on your mower yesterday, I think. Them Beck Farms made it in. If y'all guys are just coming in, make sure y'all hit that thumbs up for us. We're not going to be on here too much longer tonight. It's been already an hour and 10 minutes. Hey, Heritage Farm, Texas. Yeah, I'm glad you made it in. So we're going to try to take advantage of my son being around this coming week and get some cleaning up done around the shop and work on a speed hitch or a fast hitch. Get the top off of the tractor and work on cleaning that parts of the air conditioner, so maybe we won't have any trouble when the summer gets here. No Ted tonight? No, I haven't seen Ted either. See, that's another one that I forgot. It's easy to forget, y'all. And I was telling y'all a while back that that's why I started the second channel. So if something ever happens, that I would have some of y'all to link back up with if something happened to this one. Plus that board's gonna come in handy. If something ever happened to the Gerraldfarms channel, I've got a bunch of y'all's names here that I can go to and let y'all know that I'm back or whatever happened, and help spread the word that we're back. Taking advantage of the daylight. Yeah, and that brings up a good point, BTO. It won't be long. The next few weeks or maybe a month or so, we're going to move the live stream back to 8:30. Because during the summer, we do the live stream at 8:30. Then during the winter, when it's dark early, normally we'll move it to 7:30. My daughter had the dogs out earlier this afternoon, Ian. They're doing good. The puppy, our newest puppy. Hey, Hamiltonville Farms. How you doing, Hank? The puppy that we kept off of our litter, he is still, he is still a handful. It's hard to keep up with him. But other than that, everything's doing good. Wish you could show us a picture of her. You might could share a picture on Facebook if you do Facebook, Ian. All of Gerraldfarms, our name is on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all of it. We've got a business Facebook, a personal one, and we got a Anything Ag is a farm group that we started. So if y'all want to check that out, just click on it and request to be done and answered. I think there's 2 questions on there. They just ask you something that there ain't no way you couldn't not answer. It's been raining a good bit here, Mark. We got rain, I think, Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday, or early Thursday, and now it's Friday was good. Yesterday and today's been good. Yeah, Hank, the plasma cutter's doing good. We'll probably be using it this week, working on that fast hitch. On Facebook groups. Well, check our group out then, Beck. That anything ag. I mean, that's why I started it. Right here, this Sunday Night Live hangout is the reason I started that group, so we could ask questions, and if you got something that you're not quite sure about, get on there and ask. And maybe one day, as that group continues to grow, maybe the answers can come from it. You in it? Hank, you want a plasma cutter? I was really thinking that I bought that plasma cutter from Tractor Supply. I was thinking it was like a little chintzy deal, but after I bought it, I looked at online, and I can't even remember the name of it now. Forney's been in the welding industry stuff for a long time, so maybe it'll hold up good. Talking about your group. I never used one. That video the other night, when y'all seen it turn on and arc the first time, that was really the first time. And I can't believe how easy they work compared to the way we've been cutting. Hey, Kirk Soller. Appreciate you dropping in, buddy. Dave's leaving. Have a good week, Dave. I appreciate you coming in, buddy. Southern Dirt's back from the 60s. Yeah, that's what I was seeing online, that it said the Forney Industrial, whatever it's called, has been into welding forever, just about. I know on that video, we cut 1/4 inch thick, and it won't even turn up. I forgot to turn it up. Mr. Steve says, smash the thumbs up, everyone. But yeah, I mentioned it a while ago. Then in a couple of weeks or so, I'll try to announce it more at the beginning of the next live or two, and let people know that we'll be moving to live back to 8:30 in a couple of weeks or a month, something like that. Because as to get more daylight, people's going to be busier longer and want to do stuff while it's daylight instead of sitting somewhere on a live stream. And then when the winter gets here again, we'll move it back to 7:30. Well, guys and gals, I think I'm fixing to wrap it up. I sure appreciate each and every one of y'all for all the support here at Gerald Farms on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. No matter where you supporting us at, I sure do appreciate it. I've made a lot of friends off of here, which I never thought we would do. But I hope to see each and every one of y'all next Sunday night at 7:30 p.m. Thanks for watching and being a part of this community. Have a good week.